Assalaamu alaykum. Welcome to this new lesson. Today, we're going to practice making sentences in Arabic using kana and inna and their most commonly used sisters, based on what we learned in the kana and inna lesson. Make sure you know how to conjugate kana and its sisters in the past, present, and future tenses to follow this lesson. So, let's start with the first sentence. I was so tired yesterday. Remember, kana is often translated as the verb to be, especially in its past form. So, I was translates to kuntu. So comes after the adjective in Arabic. So we'll start with tired. If the speaker is male, then tired is mut'ab. If the speaker is female, then tired is mut'aba. Let's do both. Kuntu mut'aban. We put mut'ab in the accusative case because it's khabar kana. Some of you may ask, where is ism kana? Well, ism kana here is the attached pronoun tu, as it refers to the noun who is tired. In this case, ana. Remember, kana describes the subject, which is called ism kana, and the predicate, which is called khabar kana, gives us information about ism kana. So, in this sentence, the information we got about the subject is that the subject, ism kana, is tired. The same thing applies if the speaker is a woman. Kuntu mut'abatan. We added ta marbuta to mark femininity and fathatain because mut'aba is khabar kana. Let's finish the sentence. I was so tired yesterday. Kuntu mut'aban or kuntu mut'abatan. So is jiddan. Yesterday is أمس. Altogether, كنت متعبا جدا أمس or كنت متعبة جدا أمس. And of course, if you want to say the same thing about someone or some people, you just conjugate kana with the right pronoun and you change متعب if needed. For example, if you want to say they were tired, then look at the conjugation table of kana. I linked the kana conjugation table in the description box, so please check it out if you don't know how to conjugate kana. Conjugate kana and change the adjective mut'ab to its plural form. The plural of mut'ab is mut'abun in the nominative case, al-rafa, and mut'abin in the accusative case, al-nasb. In our sentence, mut'ab is in the accusative case as we explained, so you pick mut'abin, not mut'abun, and you get your sentence. كانوا متعبين جدا أمس. كانوا متعبين جدا أمس. The words جدا and أمس don't get affected by the change in the subject, so they stay the same. Let's move on to another sentence. Social media became so distracting. This sentence starts with the subject, social media, then the verb comes. In Arabic, the sentence starts with the verb. So, let's start with became. Sara. It's one of the most commonly used sisters of kana. Social media is often referred to in Arabic as وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي, and some people shorten it to just وسائل التواصل. Notice that وسائل التواصل is actually a plural phrase, as it starts with the word وسائل, the plural of وسيلة. So, some of you may think that we'll conjugate Sara in its plural form, but that's not really how it works. When the verb comes before the noun, the verb stays in its singular form even if the noun is plural. So we keep Sara in its singular form, but we change one thing. We change Sara to its feminine form. Why? Because the noun that comes after it, وسائل التواصل, refers to a non-living thing in its plural form, so it's feminine. I previously explained this concept in my sentence structure video, so please check it out if you're not familiar with this rule. وسائل التواصل is feminine, so we change سارة to صارت. صارت وسائل التواصل ملهية جدا. ملهية is the adjective meaning distracting. It's in its feminine form because, as we explained, وسائل التواصل is feminine, so ملهية takes the feminine form too, because it's the predicate. He became angry. He became is صار. Angry is غاضب, but since غاضب is the predicate of صار, we use it in the accusative case, غاضبا. So, صار غاضبا. صار غاضبا. The subject of Sara is not explicitly mentioned, but is the attached pronoun huwa, meaning he. Next sentence. I wish I didn't go. To express the meaning of wishing in Arabic, we often use layta, one of Inna's sisters. I wish I is laytani. I didn't go is lam adhab. Lam is used for negation. Adhab is a verb to go in the present tense, conjugated for ana. We use lam plus a verb in the present tense to express the negation of a past action. For example, lam akul, I didn't eat. Lam ashrab, I didn't drink. Back to our example. Laytani lam adhab, I wish I didn't go. I wish everyone was here. I wish is layta. Everyone is al-jami'. Was here, we omit was because we don't need it in the Arabic sentence. Here is huna. Altogether, layta al-jami'a huna. He was here, but he left quickly. He was kana, here, huna, but lakin, he left is غادر or ذهب quickly بسرعة. Altogether, كان هنا لكن غادر بسرعة. This sentence sounds a bit off because of the لكن غادر part. Naturally, we say لكنه غادر. The who is attached to لكن, marking the subject of لكن, he. The house is not big. The house in Arabic is al-bayt or al-manzil. Is not is laysa, big is kabir. Altogether, al-manzilu laysa kabiran. Notice that we are using laysa, one of Kana's sisters. So the subject of laysa takes a dhamma at the end and the predicate takes fathatain. Al-manzilu is the word that laysa is describing, so it's ism laysa. Kabir is the description or the information we get about the subject, al-manzil. So it's khabar laysa and it takes fathatain at the end. Al-manzilu laysa kabiran or laysa al-manzilu kabiran. The window is not open. The window in Arabic is an-nafidha. Is not is again laysa. But we need to change it a little bit because laysa is in its masculine form and an-nafidha is a feminine noun. So laysa becomes laysat. Laysat an-nafidha. Open is maftuh. But because an-nafidha is feminine, we're using the feminine form of maftuh, which is maftuha. Altogether, laysat an-nafidhatu maftuhatan. I knew that this would happen. I knew, كنت أعرف, that أن, this, هذا, would happen, سيحدث. س is a future particle. يحدث is the present tense of حدث, meaning to happen. The last sentence for today is, indeed, Arabic is beautiful. How can we convey the meaning of indeed? We do have some words we can use for a literal translation, but the natural way to express its meaning is by using inna. Remember, inna is used for confirmation and certainty. So, we start our sentence with inna. Arabic is al-arabiyya. Is beautiful is jamila. We use jamila, the feminine form of jamil, because al-arabiyya is a feminine noun. Altogether, إن العربية جميلة. Now it's your turn. Try translating these sentences into Arabic before checking the answers. The door is not open. She was here, but she left. Indeed, your health is important. الباب ليس مفتوحا. كانت هنا لكنها غادرت. إن صحتك مهمة. That's all for today. Thank you for learning with me and practicing the use of inna, kana, and some of their sisters. Stay safe. Salam.